Today you will see amazing restoration of this Corolla car. This car was hit by loaded dumper with the speed of 100 km/h. But these denter repair this car as brand new. First, they are disassembling this car that are completely scrapped. What do you think? These denter can rebuild this car or not? But remember, these are experts of doing this repair. First, they cut all the car into pieces and stretch their metal. They don't have advanced equipment, but just a handwork. You might be think this is wrong to restore such kind of cars, but in Pakistan these cars are very unaffordable to buy. That's why this industry grow up. When the chassis of the any vehicle are available, they must restore it. When they restore it, they sell it and use it. These stretch metal will come into shape within month. Owner of these cars think we have registration number and legally chassis number. Then why I throw 70 million PKR vehicle in scrap? I will repair and use. In the other hand, the denter asked for 1 million PKR to restore this whole car. In Pakistan, there is no restriction of restoring any kind of damaged car. Maybe in your country, not allowed, but here everything can be restored. They cut apart the whole car. Now they will bring another cut piece of Corolla car. Then they will weld these pieces and make a new car. These denter and their colleagues are not literate but expert in making and restoring car. If the Toyota company sees such kind of restoration, they may hire these denters. But the actual question is that do worth it such kind of restoration? In Pakistani situation, yes, where the taxes on the vehicles are very high. So no other way other than restoring old cars. You can see how these workers do a manual work. If this was your car, do you restore this or not? Tell me in the comment. These denters and engineers learn this art from their teachers. Teachers mean workshop seniors. They left the school and joined these kind of workshops. First, they totally disassemble, stretching these kind of metal that are accident are reused mostly because they don't want to throw such kind of costly pillar of Toyota Corolla cars. They remove dent with hammer and chisel. If you give them a metal sheet, they will make car by doing this. As you can see, they will assemble different part, especially floor, back of the car and front of the car and middle of the car. Maybe you won't believe this car will go and hit the road, but trust me, this car will run thousands and millions of kilometers and many years. If they destroy it again, they restore again. The cycle will repeat always because of the high cost of the vehicle. And there is no law that forbids people to throw their cars. They are independent to use their car lifelong. They bring another Toyota Corolla parts from the bazaar and will assemble again with this car. But not all the part. The reason to bring the parts from the bazaar is that they want to save time. Otherwise, they can restore every inch of this Corolla car by hammering and chisel. So you can't think they can't restore. That's why they bring parts from the bazaar. They are balancing all the floor of the car. How astonishing is this? They are rebuilding a pressed car that hit by a loaded damper. If you see the ad of this car after restoration, would you buy this? Maybe yes, but in America and Europe, not allowed to rebuild such kind of cars. This is because of the insurance. In Asian countries, they don't want insurance for their car just to save their money. When the accident is happen, they restore like this. All the extra metal parts are removed, cut it, reassembled, and fix it again. As you can see, if you get a chance, would you learn this technique from these denters, or you will join a proper school for learning these kind of denting? If you are able to do such kind of restoration, I thought you can restore everything. The team of dental and engineering now assembling the part. Very manual way. You will amaze when you see how they measure the balance and alignment of the car. They will use 18th century's method to alignment mapping. But honestly, if you ask me, after mapping or aligning in 18th century's method, they are perfect aligned. Sometimes assembling these cars of type of cars are very difficult if the denter is not trained. But these type of trained denter can do anything. You can see measurement very manual way. Pillar, roof, floor, everything is separate and welded again. They measuring everything before complete fixing. Now you can see a shape of car. Every time they restore, they amaze us. They have gas cutter, grinder, chisel, hammer. That's all. The denting is the proper work of restoration. But any university do not teach this. If you want to learn this, go to workshop and spend time. Something I astonished how these illiterate workers do such kind of unique work. We thought if they are not in school, they are not intelligent. And when I see they are restoring such kind of vehicle, I can't believe before. Just attaching the frame and welding, that's it. These expertise come from experience. Now any shape of this car look like this. Maybe when you buy this, you will ask, is it accident? They said maybe or maybe not. You have to check. They are welding pillars now that are broken from two places. This will cost in as market rate, not a very cheap when you buy this. You might think why they weld pillar in three pieces. They can use a whole piece, but they can't due to imbalancement. If they put whole piece, they can't balance other car design. They don't bother to do this just to restore car. That's it. This car will bring a happiness to the owner when he see his car was restored. Because everyone is not willing to restore such kind of cars in workshop, but they like to do on this workshop. Welding, 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 cutting, cutting, cutting. Repeat. When they paint, add new bumpers, new headlines, the car will look very shiny. I amazed when they hammering. The accident caused this car's total loss. The loaded temper brake failed and happened at this. The police arrest the temper driver for negligence, but the car was crashed. Now they are fixing bonnet to check the alignment and side fender. When they think it's accurate measurement, then they weld. You can see the main work of restoration. These type of welding are very strong to rebound the car's panels, and they are trained to do this. Look how newcomers trying to restore this car. What do you think? they are doing good or bad. How interestingly they are making a car again alive. Very beautiful way of welding. This car have welding on everywhere. Maybe company said, please don't restore. I will give you a new. But they are happy to do this type of work. Even a small metal pieces are welded. Unbelievable way. This kind of cars not as strong as new, but they are enough to run and hit the road. The owner of this car was very upset when he saw his car condition. But the workshop denter said, I will restore it. And you saw they are doing this, placing everything back. Now the shape came. Very amazing work. Finally, the car came in look. The Pakistani denter is very famous in the world to do such kind of restoration. If you want to restore your car like this, you can comment and tell me. Now you can see the floor of this car. They will weld extra pieces and designs that are necessary. They just restore the floor of the car for saving. Otherwise, they can bring new. But they did not bring all the pieces of car new. 50% they used old accident pieces. Now they are sealing floor from the water. So car floor do not get rust from. The expert painting floor of the car to avoid rust and water. If they do not, the floor of the car will destroy within 5 years. So waterproofing is necessary. Now the group of the people will paint multi-layer paint. The restoration is near. They are working hard to restore someone vehicle. Some people may say, oh, it's bad, the car is whole destroyed, but they don't know the situation on ground. You can't buy such car a kind of new car. So you don't have any other option just to restore. Before saying anything, you need the vast condition of the owner of this car. Now they are asphalting inside of the car for waterproofing. Everyone doing his job very good. Rust proofing is very necessary. If you want your car long time to alive, this is the method of waterproofing. End of the video, when you see the complete car, you can't believe. But you can see the whole process. I salute these kind of denter and restoration expert. They restore people favorite cars and save their money. If anyone refuses such kind of restoration, people lost their favorite cars. People have very deep affiliation with their personal cars. So they want to restore their cars on any cost. The car owner will be happy when the car will complete its restoration. All the crew need appreciation from you. They did their job excellent. Look, final restoration of this car. Can you believe this is the car that you saw starting of the video? How cool this car is looking. No one can judge. If you like this video, like.